All right, welcome back to part 2 of answering the question, what is the value when x equals 10 and y equals negative 3? So in moving forward, we're going to take the expression in the original question, 6 times x minus 3 times y squared, or another way to say this, 6 times x plus a negative 3 times y squared. Remember, you can put a plus sign between any two terms and it does not change a thing. That subtraction or negative value goes with the 3. So it's a negative 3. When x equals 10 and y equals a negative 3. So simply put, we're going to substitute 10 for x everywhere we see in the expression, and then a negative 3 for y everywhere we see in the expression, and we will then begin to simplify. Right, so this is what it looks like when you substitute the values of x and y into the expression, right? 6 times 10 plus a negative 3 times negative 3 squared. So we need to begin to simplify. Again, if I'm going too fast, stop, pause, rewind, and watch this video as often as you would need in order to understand. So we're going to follow PEMDAS, again, the order of operation, right? And so I broke it down a little bit here for you. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. She had a little bean. She had some beans last night. She's feeling a little gassy this morning. Woo. Bring out that gas mask. So P stands for parentheses. We do parentheses first. And you see parentheses are here and here, but there's nothing inside the parentheses, right? So when we're talking about order of operation parentheses, we're talking about operations, add, subtract, multiply, divide, simplifying inside the parentheses, and there's nothing here. So we move on to our second order of operations, exponents. Do you see any exponents in this problem? You sure do. That negative 3 to the second power. So that's what we'll do in showing you, and I put parentheses here just to organize the values. Negative 3 squared is negative 3 times negative 3, right? So still working on that exponent in the order of operations. And so we're going to simplify the exponent. Negative 3 squared is negative 3 times negative 3, which is a... Let me raise this up here a little bit. Let me get this going here. Apologize for any shaking that might be going on. Watch out for that shaking. Negative 3 times a negative 3 is a positive 9. So now, and I just rewrite the negative 3, the 10, and the 6. I just rewrote these because we're going to simplify one at a time based upon the order of operations. Here was exponents. We simplified the exponents. Next in the order of operations, multiply or divide. Right? Both of these are tied, multiply and divide. If you're not familiar with order of operations, please check out my video on PEMDAS. I go over it in-depthly, and I give a bunch of examples. It'll help to clarify what we're doing right here. And then come on back and watch this video if you need to do so, okay? That's the advantage for videos. They will always be here, and you can always refer back to my older videos and my newer videos. So here we simplified the exponents. Next is multiply or divide. It's tied for third, right? It's the third order of operations. And you can see down here, I can multiply, right? 6 times 10, right? And a negative 3 times a positive 9. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to multiply these values. And this is just an extra note. When PEMDAS, right? You work left to right if there's a tie. Okay, if there's a tie. So for values, like you see here, right? Multiply and divide. Or add or subtract. Here it's multiplying. Multiplying, right? So the rule is when you have a tie, both of these are multiplying, you work left to right. So first you multiply the 6 times the 10. Then you multiply the negative 3 times the 9 in simplifying, right? So 6 times 10, I want to back up. I want to also say if you're adding or subtracting and you have a tie, then you work left to right, even when you're adding or subtracting, okay? And I go over that in my videos. I just want a quick review. So 6 times 10 is 60, plus negative 3 times a positive 9 is negative 27. Or, again, you can put a plus sign between two terms. It's not going to change a thing. So what's 60 plus a negative 27? You got $60. You just gave a family member 27 bucks. How much do you have left in your pocket? You got $33, right? I like to use integers and decimals like it's money, So 6 plus a negative 27 gives you a positive 33. Let's go ahead and take a look. Which answer was that? Positive 33. The answer was C, or is, excuse me. I'm going to get my tongue out of the way. I can talk. My brain's a little foggy this morning. I apologize. The answer is C, 33. So again, in the part 1 video, I gave you a specific search in quotes that you can use to practice these problems, to find problems with answers using an internet search. And then, of course, you can look up some of my videos that you can watch on specific skills. Thank you for joining me. Math is easy. Take it step by step. If you think these videos are helpful, help me to bring these videos to others by liking, following, and sharing these videos. Help me get to 10,000 followers. And, again, I really appreciate your time, your stars, your gifts, your tips. Until next time. Thank you for joining me. Math is easy, step by step.